A conjunction is a word that joins two or more words, phrases and clauses. There was a conjunction in the previous sentence. Can you guess which one? Let me give you a hint. It is best to think of conjunctions as gluing words. Yes, and is a conjunction, one of the most common conjunctions used. There are many more conjunctions there, but they all have the same function of gluing words together. Conjunctions link words or groups of words together in such a way that certain relationships among these different parts of the sentence will be established. Why don't you take a couple of seconds and think of the words you use frequently which have no obvious meaning but help to construct the sentence. Have you thought about some word? What about words like or, but, because? Conjunctions have two basic functions or jobs. One is to join two parts of a sentence that are grammatically equal. These words are called coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions join independent clauses. Each clause must be a complete thought, which could be a sentence on its own. The two parts can be single words like pizza and burgers are my favorite snacks. It can also be two clauses or parts of a sentence like I really wanted to see the movie but I was too sick to go. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions: for, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. It is much easier to remember them as the fanboys, that is FANBOYS. Some simple rules to follow with coordinating conjunctions are: put the conjunction in the middle. You may see some sentences starting with but or and, but this is usually wrong. So it is best to avoid it. Second, with coordinating conjunctions, use a comma unless both clauses are very short. The second function is to join two clauses or parts of a sentence to each other. Here, one might be a supporting detail for another, like I went dancing although I had my exams the next day. These are called subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction is a word that joins together a dependent clause and an independent clause. A clause is a unit which contains a subject and a verb. Let's look at an example. Because it was raining, I took my umbrella. This sentence contains two clauses. Because it was raining and I took my umbrella. The first clause does not mean anything on its own. If you say because it was raining and nothing else, people will not be able to understand what you mean. However, I took my umbrella is an independent clause. We can understand what it means even if it is alone. Because of the crazy traffic, I choose to drive early in the morning or late in the evening. Some of the most important subordinating conjunctions fall into two groups: contrast and cause and effect. Conjunctions like although, even though, whereas, while express contrast between ideas like Ram is short whereas his sister Sharanya is tall. Conjunctions like because, as, since show a cause and effect relationship between ideas like since I have no money, I can't go to the movie. A subordinating conjunction can be found either at the beginning of the sentence or between the clauses that it links together. Aside from that, a comma should also be placed in between the two clauses, that is the independent clause and the dependent clause of the sentence. We hope you had an informational session. I'll see you again with another segment on grammar with STEP. Thank you.